At Lotus Veda Anubhavshala, we believe in nurturing the whole being body, mind, intellect, energy, and bliss. A place where learning meets joy and children blossom into their fullest potential.
In a fast changing world that we see today, we really do not know what it is going to be tomorrow. As an educator, the natural question that comes to my mind is, therefore, what is it that I prepare my students for? What skills and knowledge can I build in them today that will be useful tomorrow? So, what are the different things, skills that we need to develop in children? So, when you look at a child or a fully framed or fully formed human being, you see that the human beings are made up of 5 dimensions or 5 koshas, as our Upanishads tell us. The kosha number 1 is the body, the physical body, that we also call Annamaya kosha, that which is sustained by food and nourishment. Our focus in this school, in Lotus Veda Anubhavshala, is to make sure that we nurture healthy bodies. Children need to eat nutritious food and do enough exercise to keep themselves healthy. The next kosha is what is called pranamaya kosha, or vitality in the human body, that comes from being mindful and being breathing. You breathe, there is enough oxygen that you take in through different postures that you had. So we help children to build their breathing really well. Manomaya kosha is the next level, where the children's emotional being is taken care of, is nurtured through interactions, through working with each other, interacting with nature, going for walks, working on arts, expressions, colors. All of them take care of the manomaya kosha, or the emotional being of the child. Cognitive or thinking domain comes the next, the Vijnanamaya kosha, which is based on conceptual understanding of whatever experiences they go through. That is where we follow experiential learning methodology, where children learn from their experiences. Teachers prepare them, give them experiences, help them ask questions, reflect on them, and form conceptual frameworks. The next level is where the Anandamaya kosha is, where we look at children as attaining happiness and peace in the world, staying with peace, at peace with others. Anandamaya kosha is done through teaching children mindfulness, being alert, being truthful, being authentic, constantly watching themselves, knowing themselves. This sounds a little difficult. It is so. So, the core of this, or the pivot of this whole process, is a teacher inside the classroom. Therefore, at Lotus Veda Anubhavshala, we focus a lot on preparing teachers to be able to teach their children well, to be able to create experiences that would help the children learn on themselves. They learn to become a self-driving learners. So that working with teachers is just as much of focus at Lotus Veda Anubhavshala as it is with children.
I always used to hide my face as that little girl who didn't know all her answers. But then I realized that it is not important to know all the answers, but there should be that courage to ask whatever you want to ask. I wanted Lotus Veda to be that space where teachers, all my staff members, and most importantly, all my students walk fearlessly in the school campus. I always wanted that my students should not only be empowered for academic excellence, but their core individuality should be respected. If he feels like not studying today, he should feel that freeness to express it to the teacher, that I don't want to study today. On the other side, I wanted to give this freedom to the teachers not to be bound by a fixed curriculum, if a child is interested to know something, to learn something, he should approach the teacher. Now, when Lotus Veda has evolved to Lotus Veda Anubhavshala, it is a dream come true for me. This school is no longer restricting to the core definition of what a school looks like. Changing the old definition of school to a wider term where we open doors to safe learning spaces even outside the school campus is the real Anubhav. Bringing the knowledge from the books to the real-time application in life is the real Anubhav at Lotus Veda Anubhavshala.
As an educator, I also understand the importance of children being with other children and helping them become self-learners who can learn anything when required in this fast-changing world. And I am excited now as Lotus Veda turns into Lotus Veda Anubhavshala, where we are a team who share the same vision and want every child to not just grow academically, but grow as a whole.
Every child is unique, and at Lotus Veda, we celebrate their individuality. Through exploration, play, and mindful practices, children grow into confident and compassionate individuals. Lotus Veda Anubhavshala is more than a school. It's a journey of self-discovery, growth, and connection. A place where learning is an experience and every child finds their light.